Hey guys, I am obviously making a new video because I just had to do some stuff on a couple of baseball gloves, and I thought it could never hurt to teach you guys how, or just to upload a video because I haven't in a while. So let's get to that. These are the gloves we're working with here. This is my dad's glove. It's pancaked, it's beat. It's like 30 years old, so I'm gonna condition the palm of that. Got a like halfway broken in catcher's mitt that we gotta finish off there. This is new, but I've been taking a ton of ground balls with this, so I gotta condition the palm. And this thing is just beat. I gotta condition it too. So that's what we're gonna do today. So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna work at this Mizuno, get it finished broken in, because this is about as good as it goes if I just do that. If I really try and close it, but if I just like squeeze it normally, that's about as far as it goes. So I got some heavy balls, a regular baseball, and a mallet, and we're gonna get to some work and try and break this thing in. So this technique is from one of my favorite YouTubers, the Ball Glove King. And it's a way to get a glove deeper and a better pocket and get rid of palm bubbles. And you're basically just gonna take it and take a mallet, a baseball, and I'm gonna mainly be using a mallet and a heavy ball because it's catcher's mitt and it's super thick. And you're just gonna throw it and push it on the ground and roll over. And because it's a catcher's mitt, you want it deep, so I'm gonna push way past and basically push it to the ground and just keep on doing that. And I'm gonna do that for quite a bit. Alright, I did a ton of that and it is working. I'm starting to shape the glove the way I want it so it has a shape. But it's already a lot more broken in. But now I'm just gonna take it, do some open palm beating, and hit the palm through the back of the glove so it also breaks in all this while still hitting the palm. So while I do this, I'm also hitting this web, because if you don't, you break in all the rest of the palm and not the web, and it starts to close really weird, like only the bottom will close and the ball will pop out a ton. This is especially important for a catcher's mitt and a first base mitt. So as you can see, it's a lot more broken in. I'm gotten it to the point so that way the ball won't slip out anymore. It's closing out evenly. Now I'm gonna hit that palm, make sure there's no bubbles, and really try and develop that pocket. So it's getting a lot better. It's almost game ready because I do love my gloves super stiff. So my break-ins always go super fast. But now I'm gonna do that same thing I was doing before, but specifically on the top, throwing it perfectly into that pocket. And just throwing it into the pocket, play some couch catch, just so it can get used to being in that perfect pocket. And so that way it gets more developed and, more game ready. So we finished up the catcher's mitt. It's really close to being there. And it's all shaped good. So now all it has to do is just catch some heat and it'll be game ready in no time. All these other gloves are broken in, all game ready, if not like almost being retired. Just beat to the bone. Like, look at this thing. I can't even get my hand in there. So these all just need conditioned and oiled. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that. So all these gloves are just being conditioned on the palm. This one, I've been working on it a lot, breaking it in, so it's been hit a lot, so I'm going to condition the palm. This one is really dirty and just needs condition on the palm and web. This one I'm going to oil too, because I like to get that palm stain in there. So just look at this glove. Besides the bubbles on her, she's a beaut. Got her signed by one of my favorite players on the Pirates too, so yeah. So the way I like to do this is to just take it, squirt it on there, and rub it around with your hands until it's all seeped up, and then let it dry out, and then it's ready to take some more ground balls. As you can see, the glove is much darker now. Looks almost black in that lighting, but it will dry up and the leather will soak it up. It looks a little more black on camera. It actually just looks like a deep brown in person. But yeah, once it dries up, it will look about the same. But I'm using the Kona, so it will be a little bit darker. And on glove oil, just so I can get that palm stain. But if you use something like Sarna, it won't change the color at all, and it will do exactly what it's supposed to. This is Kona, and it's pretty good, but it will change the color just a little bit, so be aware of that. So, guys, when you're doing it with a black glove, obviously the brown one, the leather looked like this before. Now it looks almost black, and when it dries, it will be close to this color, but it will still be altered. Black, though, you really don't have to worry about it, because if anything, it'll make it more original, because if you're hitting it a ton, it'll turn more gray. And when you do that, it'll turn it darker and more black. So if you have a black palm glove, you really don't have to worry about it. So as you can see, she's looking super buttery right now. And I actually think it looks better on a black glove because it looks more like the original color. And it just looks so buttery, dude. Speaking of which, this thing's got such a gorgeous break-in. Go two in the paint. Curl that tip and flare that thumb. She a beaut. You're out. So, this glove, as you can see, super old. But, even though it's a black palm, because it's so old and worn down, it looks almost gray. So when I put that conditioner on, you will be able to tell a difference. But if anything, it should look better and more like its original color. So yeah, this is the before and this is the after. Guys, this thing is a beaut. It looks like, I assume it did 35 years ago, bro. The glove, you can't really tell that it's this color, but once it dries up, you will be able to tell like the checkerboard pattern, and oof, this thing is gorgeous, so buttery and smooth. So it will take a little bit for all these gloves to dry, but once they are, I'm going to show you guys that. You guys can already tell that this one's getting a little dried up. It's not as black anymore, and you can actually tell that it's brown, especially in the tips of fingers and the pinky. Put some glove oil on the palm, so that should stay a little bit darker, which I like because I like that palm stain. And yeah, buttery beauts. As you can see, this one I just did, and these two are still not 100% dry, so I'll get to you when they're all done. Alright, I just went out and did some more work on this thing, tried to get her more broken in. She doing good, but my dad was busy, so I didn't have no one to play catch with. It started to rain. You guys might be able to hear it, but probably not. I did condition the palm a little bit, and it is looking better. And these two are just beauts. My dad's glove, I gave back to him, so it's downstairs. This guy's a beaut, got that big old black palm stain. But the rest of the glove, where I just used conditioner, it did turn out brown. Got the finger stain. She's a beaut. And this guy looks like he's almost brand new again. I always like to let that thumb curl it in just a little bit, and whew. This glove is new, but so gorgeous. Perfect break-in, in my opinion. This dude I've had forever. I got this for Christmas like forever ago, and look at that versus that. That's just gorgeous. Middle infield and third, 11.5. But it's a deeper pocket, so it works great for both. Got a little bit of that pinky flare. Got that big old thumb flare. She's gorgeous. Got some finger bubbles, which annoy me, but besides that, curled fingers, gorgeous. And this guy, looking great too. Like to curl that thumb, bend that in, looking like a Japanese Korean style break-in. She's beautiful. Super fat. Catch anything coming my way. If you guys did enjoy or you learned something from this video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I'm a new YouTuber. It always helps. Gets my videos out to more people. So if you liked, please like and subscribe. It always helps out. Thanks.